the cleaning cartridge, which is reusable, as well as one of these packets of citric acid powder. And this is supplied by Enagic. You can order it from Enagic or from one of your the sponsor or distributors out there. But basically all you're going to do is open it up. You're going to put a whole packet of this citric acid into the cleaning cartridge. It's been proportioned for you. And you're going to seal it back up. Okay, you want to make sure it's nice and tight so it doesn't leak out. Okay, then you're going to get this into the machine. Okay, so we're going to turn off the machine to be able to do this. We're going to open up the front cover and you'll see the filter there. Essentially, I want to take out the filter and put this in there. So how to take out the filter, because it's nicely locked and sealed, we're going to remove it by unlocking it. So from the base, we're going to push it all the way to the left. And as a result, this ring can pop off. Okay, once that ring is off, this filter can be removed. And if you'll notice, you have two holes at the bottom of the filter with two black rings around it. If any of the rings get caught in the machine itself, you'll want to remove that and put it back on the hole. So one on each hole, because you have the same thing on the cleaning cartridge. You have two holes, two rings. Okay, so I take this and I actually put it in the sink upside down, and I'll take this cleaning cartridge with the letters facing out, and you'll see it nestles there perfectly into the two holes. And I want to lock it into place to ensure that it is sealed. Okay, so this time I'll go from the left-hand side and center. Now, you'll want to make sure this is aligned. So I run my nail along here, and I'll notice that it's actually not aligned properly. So to avoid any leakage, I want to readjust that to ensure that it's a smooth contact and it's flush against the base. Okay, so what I'll do next is I'll take a glass. Okay, I'm using a clear glass, but you can use a mug or you can use something that's going to hold enough water that when you clean it, all you're really doing is removing the two hoses and putting the two hoses. You got the main hose and you got the secondary hose into the same glass. And you kind of sort of hold it in there, and you're going to put water through the machine, through the powder, the dry powder that's in there. It's going to dissolve that powder, go through the machine and into the glass. And I'm going to fill that glass up about halfway, or at least until both hoses are submerged in water. And once it is filled up, and once they're both submerged, I just leave it, and I'll leave it usually a minimum of 5 hours, but I would just leave it overnight. You know, whether it's 8, 10, 12 hours, it's not going to harm the machine. Again, it's just citric acid, but what you're going to do is it's going to help to descale the machine while it's soaking in the system. So I'll be right back.